Family. Hey, what's up,
Family.
everyone? Wait, you say it now.
Family.
Family. Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to our spoiler
Family.
discussion. Family. For the the family. Spoiler discussions. Family.
Oh, what if that was the name?
No, that's what I keep calling it, the fate of the family. Family. But man. All right. So this is the 29th family of
Family reunion, dude.
the family reunion again. But this is the 8th Fast and Furious movie. They finally decided to
And then
bring back the and the two thes, the Fast and the Furious. They put the thes back in there.
I hope the next one's just Fast and Fate and
No,
Furious.
it should be that. It should be Fast and the 9. It should be just called 9. There's already like 20 movies called 9 though. Isn't there that one movie about the Sackboys?
I'm genuinely curious what the next one's gonna be called because obviously the last one's just Furious.
They should just call it for Paul. Rest in peace.
All right,
my
let's
friend.
talk about this really quick. Really quick before we even talk about it. Really quick. Out of 10, what would you give it?
Okay, for people wondering, I would give it. Okay, if I did decimals, I would give it a 7.5.
Okay.
All right, I liked it. I thought it was fine. It was good. You know, it got a little too. I think this is actually shorter than the last one, but it got a little too. I don't know, exhausting towards the end when they have the. This is a spoiler because it's in the trailer.
Well, no, it is a spoiler talk.
Well, I know, but we want to do the thing like the review before the spoiler.
Okay.
But they have the whole thing at the end with the submarine and stuff, and that stuff got way that felt like 30 minutes of just. Well, no, that.
It was 45 minutes on ice.
Oh shit!
I think was that.
Oh man, I was saying 30 minutes.
Yeah, I was into another podcast talking about this, and I'm pretty sure they said that it was 45 minutes into the whole last part.
Oh man, and that stuff like it was good at first, and then it got really. I was like, oh my god, wrap it up. But everything else was pretty good. You know, I mean, it was another Fast and Furious movie. It starts off pretty Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious-y.
Yeah, with a race. You got a race. You know, you got family. Yeah, like I feel like every one of these movies starts off with Dom and Letty now, doesn't it? Like
I just watched Furious 7 like right before this call.
Yeah,
it was literally the exact same beginning.
I'm pretty sure Fast and Furious started with them before she supposedly died.
Yeah.
And I think probably the same thing for the first movie, right? I don't even know. But all right, so I would give it 7.5. What would you give it?
I'm leaning on 8.59.
All right.
I think because I'm not as like because how long have you been watching these movies for?
I watched the first one when it was first out. I had a bunch of Mexican friends, and let me tell you, I'm not trying to stereotype, but Mexicans love these movies.
Yeah, give it a 9 just now.
I love the movies too.
No, so
except this one.
I came into the series like right before 7.
Oh, okay.
And so I think really quick. I guess going around with what everyone's been saying. And I told you this beforehand too. It feels different.
Yeah, it does feel a little weird.
It feels different because there's no Paul Walker in it now, and I think going into that, if you go into it just knowing, this is gonna be different, and they don't. Thank God, spoiler. They don't pull any bullshit with. All right, here he is.
Yeah.
They mention him.
There's no CG Paul Walker in this.
They mention him.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you can't. I'm glad they didn't. I'm glad they did not mention him either.
Yeah.
Because I was hoping I was kind of like scared they'd be like, oh, just ignore it as if he just never happened.
Yeah.
But they were like at one point Roman goes, yeah, we can just call Brian. And there's like, nope, we can't do that.
We can't do that.
Don't do that.
Which
so
it was really
good.
Give a good reason why they couldn't, but.
No, I mean but Letty said they didn't keep their promise, which is good because watching Furious 7, that's all the entire fucking movie was. We got to get out, Brian. This got to be the last one, Brian. So it would have also been just scumbaggy just to use them again.
Yeah.
But I'm glad they kept it. Like that was super classy. I was super worried because going into it, there was so many rumors and like talks like, no, I mean we're not against it, you know. And I'm like, ugh.
I thought they would get like what they did with the last movie was they got his brother and then just like did some CG to make him look like Paul. I really thought they would do that again, like just bring his brother in.
They didn't
I
even
think there was even rumors that he was on set, like his brother was on set. I was like,
there was rumors. There was rumors that they were even just gonna use him as a character, like his own character from now on.
Oh really?
But yeah, even the trailers had a picture of Brian in there, and they didn't use that at all.
Yeah, that picture. I was gonna mention that while you were saying that. Like, yeah, they didn't even use that. I was figuring that would be shown. Like, there's a part where Letty's looking at pictures. I was like, oh, they're gonna show that or something. Like, no.
Either that or, dude, I was so nervous when he looked at the phone.
Yeah.
And when because the premise is that Dom and Letty are on their honeymoon in Cuba, just hanging out, doing their own Fast Furious bullshit. And then
they're in Cuba, right?
Yeah. And which I love. One of the comments was, "Hey, Cuba opens up to Americans, and what do we do? Fucking film a Fast and Furious movie there immediately."
Yep.
As we do America.
Yep.
And then Charlize Theron comes in and shows Dom a video, and we don't see what it is until about like a third of the way through the movie.
Yeah, and that reveal, like, by the way, we'll talk about it, I guess, in a second.
We'll get through spoilers in a bit, but yeah, like it's not Brian, which thank God. I was like, it's going to be him.
You know what? I kind of wished it was. Just I wanted to see the reaction of the people because all the people in my theater were, I mean, they weren't there for any other reason besides I want to see some car action and stuff. Because they all
did you have a good audience, by the way?
What do you mean by good?
So like my
reacted a lot or just quite
like reacted quiet at the moments they needed to.
Yeah, for the most part. There's a couple people in the background talking through scenes where they were talking like. When something funny happened, they'd be like, "Yo, that was funny, right?" For like 30 seconds after the scene, I'm like, "Oh yeah,
okay, yeah, no."
Whenever Tyrese said some shit, like
which hold up, really quick. Tyrese was on point the entire movie.
Yeah, of course,
I loved it. Yeah, but like even more so, like even watching Furious 7 is like, okay, he's funny.
Yeah.
This time I felt like every single line that he had in there was just great.
Yeah, I thought he was good. He's not my favorite of the movie.
No. But I felt like he had a lot more focus. Like Ludacris' character, he was kind of just in the background a lot of it.
Yeah, he was actually.
But anyway, no. So like the guy next to me, there was some line in there. It was the line of 11th being 11th.
Oh yeah.
And
everybody laughed at that in my theater.
Yeah,
he was
the
like,
guy
living my ass or whatever.
Yeah. The guy next to me just audibly just goes, "Man, he can't catch a break."
Wah, wah, wah. Wow. You can't catch a break.
Yeah, he just like just the most hearty just a way of saying it too. I was like, yeah.
Wow. What
so
an idiot.
So review wise, going back, yeah, it's a very different movie without Paul Walker there, and they try to get around it, but I mean, I think a good review about it is that there's a new character introduced that just kind of comes out of nowhere, and he fits in. We'll talk about that in the spoiler, but he fits in, and I think he's trying to fill the role of what Brian was, and there's a few context clues as to how he does that, but because this is a lot of testosterone with fucking Vin Diesel, Jason Statham, and fucking The Rock.
Yo, and especially since Jason Statham and The Rock have this feud throughout half the movie, where every time they look at each other, they're just cracking jokes and want to fucking fight each other.
Yeah, they have a bromance though.
Which was the weirdest switch ever.
Yeah, so I'm gonna explain that too.
Yeah.
But like, there was one part where I'm pretty sure it was genuine, where The Rock says, I know the line too.
Yeah.
But the Rock says something. I won't spoil the lines yet. But The Rock says something to Jason Statham, and then he just starts laughing.
Yeah.
I'm sure that was definitely
real?
not intentional. Yeah.
That was probably real. It looked real. Jason Statham's a funny fucker. Like,
yeah, and going in from Furious 7 where he was kind of stone cold.
Yeah,
it was like you guys really needed to like amp up the humor from him. So that was good too, and it felt real too, just because someone needed to fucking fight back with The Rock's snark.
Yeah,
Rock has so many one-liners that someone needed to just fight back with his own one-liners. That was Jason Statham's fucking job from the beginning.
That was my problem with Fast 5 when it was like Vin Diesel versus The Rock. And Vin Diesel's just like, and The Rock's like, I'll beat your ass. Like, it's two personalities that don't mix well because Vin Diesel's always mumbly and shit. Even though in this one, I will admit, there's times where he gets angry and he shouts. I was like, whoa. Vin Diesel shouts?
He cries, dude.
He cried at one time. Well, let's be fair. But they put eye drops in his freaking...
Yeah.
and like, I'm sad.
But hey, they tried.
Family? Mi familia. Like, oh, I'm scared. I'm scared for his family, man.
So, no, it's a very different vibe, but like, it's got all the typical Fast Furious tropes. If you're there for a Fast Furious movie, and I guess, if you're there for Fast 5 and
Fast 5 onward. And over.
Onward, you're getting exactly that.
Yeah. To be fair, there is the first, the first 20 minutes, there's a race. That if you want a little bit of what you liked about the first movie, and even the second and third, and God forbid the fourth one, but if you liked that stuff where it's just the racing, it's about the cars and stuff. I mean, you get plenty of cars in this, but if you wanted the racing, you get some of that in the beginning. I mean, it's fucking stupid still, but... Like when he's on fire, like you gotta be kidding.
Yeah,
me.
so I'm spoiling the first 10 minutes.
All right, well we're done with that. 7.59, 8.59. So now we're getting the spoilers.
Yeah. So So the beginning intro, it was a lot of apparently like what Paul Walker wanted. Mm-hmm. He was wanting a lot of it to go back to cars, and that was kind of just an ode to. All right, here's exactly what he wanted. So they gave the beginning of the movie to that, and as they do, just to kind of as an homage to the earlier entries. At this point, they're just giving themselves tribute.
Back to roots for a few minutes.
Yeah, good scene. Like I liked it. It was a throwaway. Aside from like the one character you see, which I also as soon as Vin Diesel gave him the car back,
and
the guy smiled. I look at my friend. I'm like, they're gonna add him to the family. and then as soon as he pops in later on, I'm like, all right, there he is.
The fucking family's gonna be half the world by the next movie. Like, it's gonna be like the Avengers.
So really quick, so we get that out of the way.
Yeah.
So I mentioned on Twitter. Yeah. There's one part where I literally, for the first time in my movie-going life, had almost jumped out of my chair.
Okay.
When this part happened, I had to I curled up and I almost just yelled because I wanted this.
Okay. I guess.
And I said, people who know me really well know that it's the little things. It's the little things. You already know. It's the little things in a movie that they gotta add. That it's not the big cool parts. It's the little touches.
Okay.
That I'm gonna get hyped over.
Okay.
So what is it?
Well, now I hope I get it right because you built it up. Was it the two from Fast 5?
Yes.
Shut up. The two. What are they, twins or something, or are they just friends or some shit? I don't even know. I'm gonna call them the twins because I don't know.
I've been wondering about where these fuckers have been since Fast 5. Where they're
working with Mr.
They were part of the family.
They are.
They were called in. Like these fuckers were like actually had a little part of the montage. Like I watched the team assemble scene again.
Yep.
And they had a little part in it.
Yeah, I
and
know.
They were talking. They're part of the even in Furious 7.
Yeah.
At the end when they're having that Fort Paul scene, and then video's like, all right, for family.
Yeah,
they're there.
Like, wherever you may be, family will be there.
And there's been like really no reason for them to not be in these movies. Like there's not been like, oh, these guys are huge. They can't. No, they're just regular ass dudes, and I don't understand where they've been. So I've been wondering where they have been. Yeah. And like, and my problem with Furious 7 was like, at what point there's just 4 of them.
Yeah.
Like when they're like, hey, I got your crew together. It's literally Paul Walker, Ludacris, and Tyrese come out.
Yeah.
And then they brought in Michelle Rodriguez a few seconds later. But I'm like, there's just 5 people without, because The Rock was out of commission the entire movie, which also made it kind of weird.
Yeah, but he did have the best line. He
did have the best
Daddy
line.
Has to go work, and he just works his gas.
And all the women in there fucking got wet.
Oh, I got wet. I don't know how.
Which I obviously Furious 7 gets a lot of pass just because I mean they had to rewrite a lot of that shit.
Yeah.
But No, like I wonder where the fuck these people were, and then like yeah, my biggest gripe was like, all right, this crew's getting small. Where the two fucking the two idiots?
Yeah.
They just add it, and then sure enough, out of nowhere, which it came out of nowhere. I was wondering just halfway through the movie, I'm like, why don't you just add these people?
And that's the same time they're showing all the other characters that were like back and shit. Like we'll get more into that, but go ahead.
Yeah, and like. Yes, they just had it, and I almost just like popped out of my chair. Let's go!
Yeah,
and they were only in there for like 2 seconds.
Yeah,
that's all I need though. That's all I need.
Yeah, they said like 2 lines each, and I was like,
they each had 1 line each that was subtitled perfectly.
Yeah. I mean, they're back, kind of. Not really.
They weren't even invited to the fucking dinner at the end.
That's true.
They were just there for that sec. I don't know what's up with
they took the money they won from this, or they gained, and they gambled it all at the casino again and lost it all. Remember that?
But there was no reason to not include them. Like I don't get that. But
no, they're too busy. They're doing the next I don't know, Jason Bourne movie.
That's all I wanted. I just wanted those 2 guys, and I'm like, fuck it, I got it, dude. I got it.
I like that. Yeah.
Oh man, that was such a good that scene. That scene was fucking awesome.
Did your D-box rumble when they showed up?
That was me rumbling that entire fucking row.
The D-box, what the fuck?
What was I gonna say? So my biggest plus about this movie, and again, this is kind of my thing with this movie at this point. I like that they're bringing everything in, and Furious or Fate of the Furious like had everyone in.
Yeah, it did.
It had like I said, even the twist with Cypher holding Elena.
Yeah.
Like even that came out of nowhere. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, which
because she was barely.
It took me a couple seconds to realize who they even fucking was. I was like, wait, who's?
Yeah,
yeah.
Because she had long hair and then short hair and then long hair again.
Yeah, she's the Rock's partner, which they never gave because. We'll talk about that later. But
talking about how The Rock was never part of that. Like,
yeah, because that's his partner. He even mentions it earlier in the movie, like I saved my partner or whatever fuck when he's talking to Jason Statham. And then spoilers, obviously, she dies in the movie, and you never see a scene where The Rock's like, "Oh man, not Lena."
So, I've been thinking like legitimately, and like I thought this whole like beef between Vin Diesel and The Rock was like just it's bullshit. Just kind of like they're trying to. No, because they didn't have like any scenes together.
Yeah, they had none. You know why? Because they were really fucking beefing in real life, so they had to keep them separate. Like even that scene where they're together, like but they're walking away from the car. I feel like that was probably not even like that wasn't them. Like
no, like even that shot, like that was 2 separate shots because they were talking through the cars.
Yeah,
like I can't think. I'm gonna go watch it again on Tuesday. I'm gonna keep an eye out for it now that I have it in my mind. I don't think they were in like shots together like. Really.
Yeah, like even the dinner scene at the end. I think whenever you see The Rock, you don't see anybody else. I really don't. I really don't think those two fucking like each other. Which Vin Diesel better watch out because his ass is like blubbery in real life. So and The Rock is that like whatever you see in a movie, that's him, and he could deflect rubber bullets. I believe that. No, I believe.
Okay, so
that wasn't bullshit. That was real.
That fucking scene, and they had the trailer song Speaker Box on.
Yeah.
What a fucking scene, dude.
That scene was insane. It was so fast paced. We're talking about the jailbreak scene for people who are confused. That was insane just how fast paced it was when everybody gets out of the cage, it's about to get lit and everybody's like fuck fighting.
Yeah, no,
like, what the fuck?
It's funny because they had that in trailer. Trailers never use their own songs.
Yeah.
So like they had that part too where like Speaker Box blast, go rat-tat-tat-tat, and they had The Rock like double like put his arms out and knock. They had that like in the movie.
It's the same scene in the trailer. Yeah.
Oh my god! And then that rubber bullet part fucking lost it. Dude.
Yeah, he's just like rubber bullets. You fucking chose wrong.
and then my friend has a fucking love for when people just run out of bullets. They start using the gun to just beat someone up. That's all The Rock did, dude. He just picked up the gun. Started hitting him with it and just fucking threw people at each other.
Yeah, Jason Statham did the same thing.
I love that scene where they showed up together.
Yeah.
The Rock just picks up the fucking cement block.
Yeah. He's just like, how come you didn't do that last time? Well, I beat your ass. That's what Jason Statham said when they fought in the beginning of Fury 7.
Jason Statham is a badass.
Yeah.
But between those two, no, like there's no fight. You know, you run away from the Rock.
Jason Statham's a little like every time I saw Dwayne Johnson like fucking jumping around and stuff, I was like, that's bullshit. There's no way he could get his big ass off the ground. Whenever Jason Statham's like flipping around and shit, I'm like, I don't know. I believe it. I see a lot of movies where he does that shit.
He's kind of like a small little rat fuck.
Yeah, even though he's sexy. Let me tell you. I mean, no, he's great.
I
small,
love Jason Statham, dude.
He's still big. Like if you see him in Transporter movies, like about 90% of those movies he has his like shirt off, and oh man, let me tell you.
You know, this is a fucking franchise when Jason Statham doesn't look like the biggest person.
I know
there.
It's weird. I mean, he's probably as big as Vin Diesel. And in this movie, they don't like to show that Vin Diesel is chubby. Like they don't. He looked best in this one than he did in Fury 7. Fury 7, he looked like I don't know, man. He ate a few.
Yeah, he had dad bod.
Yeah, he had dad bod. Like I don't know if he has a kid or not, but he had dad bod. Yeah, no, Jason Statham, like that motherfucker's like almost 50, I think.
He's old.
I think they're all almost 50 at this point. Like the only one that's not close to 50 is the hacker chick at this point.
Yeah, right.
She's like 21.
She's 28.
Which, by the way, she's I do not like her in this movie. Every time she talks, I'm like, oh my god.
So
I like.
I don't mind her. I'm a big Game of Thrones fan. Which, if you're a Game of Thrones fan, this movie was great for you.
Yeah, there's a couple people in there.
So the biggest complaints I think I had about I've been reading because I've been reading a bunch of just reviews was the whole hacker scene. Back and forth together was kind of monotonous to a lot of people.
Yeah, it was just like, oh, now I'm going to beat you, and I'm going to beat you.
I mean, like, it's fine. It's fine in its own movie, but when you have a movie built about just cars exploding and everything, two scenes of people back and forth on computers is going to be like, I
would even say it's fine for any movie. Like, it's just like we have, what's her name? I don't even know her name. Game of Thrones girl, like, I need to crack this, and she's, we're British accent, just typing and shit, and then it cuts to Charlize Theron, she's like, oh, you think you're going to beat me? And tap, 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 tap on the keyboard.
Yeah, so
that scene.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure if they really wanted to, they could have did it a better way, but that was not the way to do it.
Yeah, that was
however, I do love her with Ludacris. It's like whenever they just nerd out and everyone's kind of standing off, like, what the fuck are they saying?
I can kind of believe it at this point with Ludacris, because even though he doesn't look like the kind of guy that, because if you see him in, was it Too Fast, Too Furious, he had a big ass afro and fucking, like, he doesn't look like someone that'd be like, let me lay down the hacker tech to you. But at this point, I can believe it.
Now he does.
Yeah, now at this point I can believe it, especially when they pair him with Tyrese, and Tyrese is the dumbass, and Taj, that's his name, right? That's the character's name. Which I don't know what the Tej. Like, what the fuck does that mean? But he's I don't know. I could believe him as the smarter one of the two at least. So whenever he's like breaking down like hacker shit, and Tyrese is over there like, I don't know what that means. I'm like, okay, that's funny. I like it. I like those two together. I like them two together. They should hook up.
Oh my god, yeah. Tyrese was on fucking point the entire movie.
Yeah, he was.
And okay. So let me bring it back here. So yeah, what I was saying was earlier that that little nobody is I think he's following in the steps of what Brian was, because he's the rookie, makes a bunch of dumb mistakes. His first scene with The Rock was probably the greatest scene.
The Rock just bites his ass against the wall.
Sideways.
Yeah, sideways, like that fucking.
After breaking out of his handcuffs.
Yeah. Which come on, you need to get like something way more.
I saw those
of a chain.
I saw those raggedy ass little chains holding him when he was walking. I was like, he can just get out of this, right?
He uses it as a toothpick. Come on, man. What the fuck? He'll break
I'm sure he knew that too, because the entire like I love that scene where the door opens. He's like, nah, I'm gonna stay in this. I'm gonna stay in this and serve my time.
Yep. Yeah. He's like, nope. And then he had to go chase Statham's character. He's like, all right, and he just took out all like 6 of those dudes in front of him.
And he just stabs that guy right back.
Got to go to work, man. Which, by the way, that scene was great too. I really like that scene with him and the soccer girls.
Oh, that scene was so funny.
Yo, he starts playing his character from Moana, where he's just like fucking chanting some Samoan shit. I don't know what the hell's going on.
It was very similar to the scene of Paul Walker in Furious 7 when they first have his, where he looks like he's about to race.
Yeah,
And
okay.
he moves up 3 feet.
Yeah, I mean, it was obvious where it was going. I was saying to myself, it's going to be a bunch of kids he's talking to. It's going to be a bunch of kids. It's going to be a bunch of kids. Because it had a close-up of his face. Obviously, it's going to be a comedic thing. And then it was happening. I was like, oh. But I like the whole, like, I don't know what the hell he was chanting. You
I don't know, but
chanting for the death of the other team. I don't know.
That girl's line at the end, though, I don't want to play anymore, was so awesome.
Yeah, it was funny.
No, so go back again. No, so that guy, that little nobody.
Yeah. It
was a weird addition. Like out of nowhere, like I don't think we need this guy at all. We got a big ass crew now, especially at the end.
Yeah. He was a little weak too. He's played by Clint Eastwood's kid, and I think he needs to stop acting.
No, so towards the end, I was fine with him.
I don't know. I just don't like him. He's been in a bunch of movies. He was in Suicide Squad actually.
Okay, so I don't pay attention. So like I mean, he was fine to me. And yeah, he did have tendencies of Brian, where he was like kind of rushing into things, doing like not listening and just doing his own things and getting stuck. And he also had that thing where Brian also like he has a thing for like exotic cars and like has a really good taste of cars, and this is what this guy did exactly too.
Yeah.
So I could see them fleshing him out more. The only issue is that now we have a big crew.
Yeah, we have a big crew. Imagine we in the next movie the little baby is grown up and now he's part of the crew. I hope they don't get some really annoying fucking kid actor to play him. I hope he stays a baby forever.
I hope they get Sean Black to play him.
That'd be amazing. Or they get Cody Walker. That's his brother, Paul Walker.
Yo,
imagine he just grows up to look like Paul Walker. That'd be dope. They should do that. Vin Diesel looks the same age though. Somehow.
Probably. So yeah, with the next movie, I can't see them finishing this franchise without them adding the fucking Tokyo Drift guys.
I don't see them finishing this franchise. Period.
That's fair.
They're gonna do Furious Babies. Watch. I mean, that's why they introduced this baby. Taj is gonna have a baby next episode. Like it's Star Wars. They're gonna have like a younger version of this by the time Vin and I'm on a first name basis. Vin and Dwayne and Jason are too old to play these roles anymore. I don't think The Rock will ever. I keep switching between Dwayne Johnson and The Rock. I don't know why, but I don't think he'll ever get old. I don't see him getting old. It'd be weird seeing him old. Like, what the fuck would Dwayne Johnson look like when he's 70?
I'll still be scared, dude.
He'll probably look exactly the same. He could be 70 right now. I don't even know. But yeah, I could see them continue this for a long time, at least until it stops making money.
I hope they end it. I mean, I don't think, but I hope they kind of end it at 10. Just if they keep it like at a final franchise or a final trilogy thing, that'd be nice. I like when movies just know when to end, even though there's obviously I'll say it's welcome into its thing. For all intents and purposes, this thing started at 4.
Yeah.
So I mean, like
5.
No one likes 4, but
4 was like still in the racing thing.
Yeah, it was a weird half and half thing.
Yeah, I mean there was like a cave battle, I guess, because
everyone hates that scene.
I fucking hate. I couldn't tell what the hell was going on. What the fuck is going on? Shit's falling down. These awful special effects. I can't tell what the hell's going on. I'd rather watch the third movie at this point. Like, fuck.
When's the last time you watched the third movie again?
I watched it a couple years ago.
I think you'd like it a lot more.
When Furious 7 came out, I watched it. Because I watched it with I watched the first one. I didn't watch the second one because I saw that so many times when I was a kid. Third one I only watched like twice, maybe, when I was a kid. Like, these movies I watch a lot. I don't know why. Because I didn't like them when I was a kid.
Because they're easy to turn your brain off to and just watch in the background.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I like terrible shit like The New Guy and awful movies like that. Remember The New Guy?
No.
No, it was all. Don't worry about it. But
no, I like. I hope they do end it at whenever at 10. It'd be nice.
I don't see them unless it really is depending on the money. I think. Because I'm sure Tyrese and Ludacris and I guess now the Eastwood kid and Kurt Russell. I don't know. I don't know if he'll be around much longer. Who knows? But all these people, I'm sure they'll want to keep going. Wait, what'd you say?
For Kurt.
For Kurt. Oh no! Don't say. That made me really sad if that happened. I was just joking around.
It's Vin Diesel driving here. No, he's flying a plane. And
so long, nobody. You might have been named nobody, but you were somebody to me. Ah.
I mean, nobody's part of the family now because whoever's at that table at the end is part of the family.
That's true, man. Yeah, little
Okay.
nobody was there. I like to call him little nobody.
Let's talk. Let's just go up and down some scenes here, and then we'll talk about like little things.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the scene that everyone loved the most in the movie theater was Statham with the baby.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, first of all, that was badass. That's like Jason Statham at his best when he does that kind of stuff where it's action, where you can tell what the fuck's going on. He's doing some karate moves, some kung fu with some gunplay. That's like his
funny.
best. Yeah, and it's funny too. Jason Statham's really charismatic. I really like that guy. But
I know my ex doesn't really like the Fast and Furious movies. She stopped at 4, which I try to tell her. I'm like, just give 5 a chance. If you watch 5 and don't like it, you can just quit. But she told me she ended up hearing about the scene. I think hearing or seeing the scene of Statham with the baby, and yeah.
I want a whole spin-off where it's him and the baby.
That's what everyone's saying.
Yeah, that's a great scene.
I fucking love that's the part where the guy shoots. You really gonna shoot at a baby?
You shoot at a baby, and then he beats his ass, and then he
it turns the baby around, and you see the baby just chilling. By the way, that baby was fucking on point, dude.
Yeah, even though there was one time where his hand had to go up, and it was obvious that was a fake hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I was like, Jesus, really? Because it was obviously like a fake hand the way it went up. Like, I don't even know why they did that. Like,
went up perfectly.
Yeah, went up perfectly. Like when he said, like, I don't even remember what Jason Statham said to the baby. But
it was like, do you like the music or something like that?
Oh yeah, okay, or something like that. And he put his hand up. I was like, that was a fake ass hand. You can't. Don't even try. But yeah, no, I really like that scene. That's probably my favorite scene in the movie.
Also, I love that they got Owen and.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like that whole scene is when they showed Owen. They showed Helen Mirren's character who came back. She was in.
Also, did you hear the story behind that?
About what? Helen Mirren?
Helen Mirren in there?
No, what?
I'm almost positive. I need to reread it again, but and I hope I'm not wrong and it wasn't just a lie. Helen Mirren wanted to be in Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
So she told them, and they added her in 2 days.
Oh yeah, well.
Yeah, she was like, "I want to be in there." Like, all right.
Well, her scenes seem very, very quick. She's in it.
It was an important scene too. So I wonder how they did it beforehand. But hey,
yeah.
I love that scene with Statham and Mirren, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that scene is so good.
Crying.
No. My favorite part was all right. I need you to go get the baby, and he was like, oh, okay, I think I got some contacts. No, you're taking your brother.
It's like he doesn't like his brother at all.
Yeah. I love that scene. That was so old son and mom. Just you're taking your brother.
How could you not like Gaston, man? That's the guy who plays Gaston in New Beauty and the Beast. I love that.
I love that. And then they try to break in. Charlize Theron looks in, and they just like, nope, that's us.
Yep. Actually, I really did like that they brought Owen back. It was just a little weird. I like their joke about him getting on the plane and him like
he looked scared too.
Yeah. Because he got. First of all, he should be happy he's fucking alive. Because I don't know how he survived that shit. Like,
yeah, fucking Gal Gadot died like on a smaller fucking hit.
Yeah, like people have done worse than Gal Gadot. I mean, I get it. She was playing Wonder Woman now, but what the fuck? Luke Evans' character is in the cockpit and he gets ran over while the plane's exploding by Vin Diesel. And he's only
half burned.
Yeah, he has like a Two-Face now going on. Like, what the fuck? He's got fucking like if Negan took him like.
I really wanted more of him though.
Yeah, I did want more of him.
And at this point, fuck it, dude. Add him too.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they will. In the
bring him in the family.
I think the reason why they didn't have him more is because he was doing Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, because it was a really quick scene, but that was fine. Really quick, one of the big complaints, and I get it, is it's like fuck Han in this movie, dude.
Yeah, right? Because Vin Diesel's quick to say, "Yo, you're my part of my family, Jason," but he doesn't like question like, "Wait, hold on, you killed my friend. You murdered him."
The entirety of 7 was,
Yeah.
we need to get vengeance for Han.
They tied it into the third one because you're like, "Oh, Han's gonna die." Like when you saw the third one and then you saw him back in what was it, the fourth, the fifth one he came back, you're like, "Oh shit, how are they gonna tie it back into when he dies?" And then the seventh one or the sixth one actually, because they reveal in the sixth one, is just like, "Oh shit, that's how he died." Oh, Vin Diesel can't. Yo, that's part of family. You ruined his
7
family.
was all about all about vengeance for Han.
And
yeah,
that's another thing. When I was about to call him Furious. When Vin, his name should just be Furious. When Vin Diesel had to go, or Dom, whatever, had to fight Jason Statham at the end of Fury 7, and he just like stomps on the ground and he falls through like 2 stories of fucking concrete. I'm like, oh, Jason Statham's dead, and the next thing he's back. So I guess this family is indestructible.
Unscratched, by the way. Not no Two-Face or anything. Just unscratched.
Yeah, I will say this though. I think Helen Mirren does say something like, "You can't kill our family" or something in this episode. I mean, in this episode, Jesus Christ, this movie or something like that. I remember her like have a vague line.
She said some line about her family. Yeah.
Yeah, which is obviously true because both of those guys, like one has a burnt face and the other one is unharmed after they've been through stuff that would kill even like, I don't know, fucking Superman. Like shit, these people should be dead. They shouldn't even be dead. They should be like completely destroyed. Like you couldn't even identify the body, but they're fine. Especially Jason Statham. He looks beautiful still.
Yeah. So people were complaining because like, yeah, fuck Han, but they tried hard and. For the record, like I'm fine with it because I wanted Statham in the crew because he just fits.
Yeah, he does fit.
He really does. And I guess they tied it in with saying like, hey, that I was doing what I was doing because this girl was actually was the reason, and
really explain
and he saved the baby too. So
they don't really explain that though because she's the reason why Owen went crazy or whatever the hell.
Yeah, they didn't go into it, and I have a feeling they might go into it more just because she's still alive.
Wouldn't you think that Jason Statham, if that was the whole case, wouldn't he go to the Furious Boys and like ask them to help him?
Furious Boys.
The Furious Boys. If that was his whole thing, like he really wanted to get this girl, when he ask, like not ask, but like do something, maybe even like try to do what Charlize Theron did in this movie, where they like. He kidnapped someone and said, like, you need to help me find this girl. I have a feeling
he was too fueled by his brother being hurt by them.
Yeah. So much so they blows up the hospital that was taking care of him.
I still fucking love that scene. That's still the best scene in this franchise.
Like, don't worry, brother. I'm going to get revenge.
And walks through a hospital that he just fucked up.
You know what I wish? I really wish that whole hospital exploded with his brother in it, but he knows that they're indestructible anyway, so it doesn't matter. You can get a couple scrapes and bruises.
Might as well, fuck it, dude.
Yeah, you could drop 2 stories in a building made entirely of concrete, or explode in an airplane, but you're fine. As long as you're a part of that family. I'm sure Helen Mirren can get shot in the head and she'll be okay. Oh, man. But,
So, I'm knocking out some of the list here. So... Let's see. Yeah, they got to kill some people off next movie.
Yeah.
I'm sure next movie's gonna actually have multiple deaths because it's got to go big going into the 10th one.
At this point, like all those characters are like, not saying I don't like them, but a lot of them are types. Like what's his name, Little Nobody. He's just like he's authority, and in this one he's like, you know what, I'll loosen up a little bit. That's his whole character development. That's him. Kurt Russell, he just shows up. He's just like, whatever, I have my business suit on. And I'm like, hey, this is what you have to do. He like shows up randomly too, which I love. He's just like, hey guys, let me tell you what you should do next. Like he's like the guy you get the missions from in like a role playing game.
He's according to a Twitter, he's the elusive man.
Yeah, that's exactly what he is. He's the elusive man. Except I guess he's the good guy.
Yeah, the good elusive man.
Yeah, good boy, good man. But yeah, like I could see, like I guess if anybody would die, I don't know, maybe to evoke some emotion. Even though I have a feeling Han's coming back too. Like I think
that's what everyone's been saying. Everyone's like Han's coming back, and I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, part of me is I don't give a shit at this point. This franchise is so fucked up.
Yeah, you know what sucks? I just thought about it. You know who got fucked real hard after Paul Walker died?
Jordana.
Yeah, Jordana Brewster, because that bitch
Yeah,
is gone now.
Yeah,
And I bet
yeah.
she does not have any roles in anything ever, because no one fucking casts her in anything besides Fast and Furious. And now because Paul Walker died, she's not gonna be in any of the movies.
Yeah, that's immediately what I thought of the entire time. That sucks because she
Yeah, she's
I mean,
fine.
she wasn't the greatest,
No.
but like it was cool just to have her in there.
Yeah, no,
Especially
she's fine.
because we're lacking in females, dude.
Yeah.
Especially because they killed off one of them in here. Hold up, they killed off Gal Gadot.
Yeah.
They got rid of Mia.
Yeah.
And they killed off Elena.
Yeah, but I mean, they still got the hacker girl that doesn't do anything, and you got Letty.
Letty's
I like. Letty's cool, even though they killed her off once.
Ramsey is definitely on like their target list of who they'd probably kill off.
She's gonna die. She's gonna kiss one of them, one of those fools, and then she got shot or so. Oh no, not what's her name?
Ramsey.
Ramsey Snow. Wait, is her real name? Is her name Ramsey really?
It really is.
Wow. Just call her Theon. Fuck it.
I did like her last scene though, between Ludacris, Tyrese, and
what's my last name?
Yeah, and there's like
Bolton?
oh.
Fuck, I don't know. But that's actually one thing we should mention, that what's his name? Bearded Wildling shows up.
Tormund?
Yeah, Tormund, is that his name? He shows up to be a dickhead.
I saw him and immediately, I knew immediately.
I already knew he was going to be in it.
The millisecond, I started nodding, and my friend took a little, a half second, because he's been a little behind on Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Took a half second, he double-taked at me, he's like, oh, fuck.
I knew he was going to be in it, because I heard he was cast. But, I forgot when
they should have had a longer fight scene between him and Vin Diesel, though.
I like how Vin Diesel just picked that motherfucker up. He's like, oh, God, no! And he flipped him on that car and broke his neck. I knew right when he flipped on a car, I was like, oh, he's going to break his neck. Oh, watch this. And punch, break. I'm like, yeah. I mean, it's fitting, because in Game of Thrones, he bit that motherfucker's neck off. And in this, he gets his neck broken. So, full circle.
Even trade.
Yeah.
So, and also, really quick, I'm just knocking stuff out since we're talking about the fucking ending really quick. My favorite line from The Rock was Tyrese yelling, "Can we get out of the way?" The Rock is like, "Why do you keep yelling?"
Yeah. I also like the Tyrese line where it's like, "Can I get in another car?"
Yeah. Dude, his scene when he was on the door just hanging off and he fell off, and it was like, and he just fucking just took out all three of them John Wick style. Dude.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I'm like, good on you.
What, you know what?
Number 11, my ass.
Now, I want to say this: the place they were going, that Russian base or whatever, it was just a base, right?
Yeah.
There was no bad people there, or was there?
I think it was the base.
It was the base, right?
I think
everybody there got murdered. Especially that one guy that flew into the fucking propeller of the submarine or whatever the fuck. That guy got fucked up.
And The Rock just laughed at him. Yeah,
it was like, oh, look at that mess. All those people were just doing their jobs and they get murdered. I don't know why. That's
the same thing at the beginning too, though.
Oh yeah, true. With the bowling ball, the wrecking ball.
I love as soon as hey, we start got a lot of people behind us, and Ludacris is like, nah, hold on a second. Yeah. And the ball comes and hits more of them.
Yeah, it has a winky face on it.
Oh, man.
I like how that's so planned out, just to make fun of Tyrese Gibson's character. Like, that's the whole running joke for most of these movies, is like, look how dumb Tyrese is. Look at this dumb fuck. But, I like that. I don't know. It's so dumb at this point that I don't give a shit. I want it to get dumber. Like, the scene where all the cars are falling out of the building, I'm like, whatever.
And I think that was the jumping the shark moment where I was like, I'm okay with whatever at this point.
I will say the special effects were pretty terrible in this movie, but like that sea of cars that were following the what was it?
I mean, yeah, but it was the same thing during the trailer that we mentioned where it was like, this is kind of rough, but
it's
whatever.
Pretty rough. Also, it reminded me of World War Z because had all
Vin
those
Diesel
zombies
coming
running.
in on that guy with the fucking chainsaw though.
The chainsaw. Oh yeah. Okay.
No, so going back, at this point, I feel like we're bringing back Han.
Oh yeah, he's come back. Han Solo's back. I still hate that his name's Han Solo.
I wonder if he'll be back in both movies.
Yeah. Oh shit. Spoilers. Imagine he comes back, except it's the actual Han Solo.
So we're knocking out this list. Really. So I think like one of the last big points I have to at least mention Instead of us just rambling on about the rest of the movie, was how do you feel about them naming the kid Brian?
I thought that was nice. I really thought he was gonna say Paul.
Yeah, so
I thought he was gonna say Paul.
That's what a lot of people were saying. I'm sure in the writing room they were kind of conflicted because that's breaking the fourth wall.
It is because Brian's not dead in this universe. So I don't know why he's just like Brian. He could have named it after Elena
or Han,
even though it's a boy, but still. I don't know.
Or Han, man.
No, Han would be weird because he's a little white boy.
So like. Well, I mean, there's definitely been times where you just name someone after someone else, like that's still alive, like a friend or something.
Yeah, like who's that guy that died in the fifth one? Like his friend, his old time friend that like betrayed him, and then he made up.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't know the name.
He could have named him that, but of course that wouldn't get a response. Like if you named him blah blah, whatever his name is.
No, so like
who?
I mean, I'm conflicted because Paul would have been good, but I felt like that even in this fucking weird ass franchise, that would have been breaking the fourth wall a little bit too much.
Yeah, no, Paul would be because then why the fuck? Like, I figured out a name for him. Everybody like, oh shit, what's he gonna call him? Paul. Like, who the fuck is Paul? In the movie universe, his name ain't Paul Walker. Why did you call him Paul Walker?
They could have been classic. Like, I don't know. Like, I've always liked the name Paul or something like that.
They could call him Walker, actually. Walker's her first name too. Walker, Texas Ranger. Come on.
I'm fine with it. It was fine, but like, I know they had a confliction over it too, which is whatever.
Imagine they had the same exact scene in Fury 7, except it was with the baby, where they drive off in two separate directions. Like, see you later, Brian. For family. For Paul. For Brian.
For Furious Boys.
For Tyrese.
All right, and I don't know. Like at this point, we have a big ass group.
Yeah, we have a lot of people. Like, to be fair, I'm sure in the next one they're gonna be like smaller roles. Like, I'm sure Clint Eastwood Jr. is gonna be a small role in the next one because I don't think anybody gives a shit. He's not a big actor.
I genuinely think they're making him out to be the next Brian. Because he's also the pretty boy that offsets the fucking muscly ass motherfuckers that.
But no one likes him. Is the point? Like, I'm not the only one who doesn't.
I don't know people.
I don't know. This is his best performance, but that's not saying much.
No, I mean I don't think he was that negatively. I mean, I'll have to look more. I from what I saw, he wasn't that negatively reviewed.
I don't know. Well, he's barely in it, to be fair. But and also there's about 500 characters. So, but I don't know. I can't see him going on for. I mean, no, he'll be in the new one, but he'll just be like, "Hey guys, it's me. I'm little no fucker or whatever."
Well, I'll just see. Cause I can go either way. I can see that, but I can also see him just using it more.
I can see the hacker girl fucking just being in the background. I mean, she already is, but like
Ludacris is already in the background this one.
Yeah, I think Ludacris will be a bigger character in the next one too.
Yeah.
I think they'll focus more on the family aspect. This one was like a romp. It felt like.
I'm curious because was this movie like slated to be 3 hours long?
Yeah. I thought I heard it was supposed to be 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah, I remember it was like be 3 hours. I remember because I specifically sent an article to my friend that I watched the movie with, like about 3 hours long.
What the hell was the movie? I heard I heard something like last month was supposed to be like 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Yeah, so they cut out a lot of stuff.
Well, no, but was it this? What the fuck was that movie?
No, that was this. It was definitely this.
It was this. Yeah, that's weird. It was only like 2 hours and 15, I think.
Yeah.
Which is still too long, but you know. I want these movies to be like 100 minutes. Like, get in, get out.
That's a lot. That's a lot of shove in there, though.
Well, come on, man. These characters are one note for the most part. I like them. Don't get me wrong, but they Tyrese's character. He's the snarky, he cracks jokes.
And this goes back to the fact that I feel like Paul Walker was a lot of the heart in the movie. You know.
Sure, but yeah, I mean, you even have to admit, like in 6 and 7, he was in the background a lot of the times. Like 7, of course, he died. So they had a lot to do with special effects to put him in there. Like whenever he had that fight scene at the end, it was in the shadows because they had the special effects.
Yeah, but he was like a lot of the logic though. I think in the movie, so it felt like everyone's a little different. But I don't know. Like there's so many things that are doing. There's like so much. I mean, we have a fucking flaming car that he drives backwards at one point.
That was.
Which also, the only question part, shockingly, the only question part I had about that was why everyone was still cheering and why was everyone like, why is that guy still driving. Get him out of there.
Oh, 'cause they probably heard the stories of Dom Toretto. How he jumped out of a fucking building, two different buildings, while the car was well, actually the car wasn't on fire. The car was fine. It was just a fast car. They probably heard the stories.
And everyone's just cheering and chasing after this flaming car.
Wasn't there one where he jumps off? Yeah, he jumps off a bridge in a car, right? That's the fifth one where they jump out off the bridge.
Yeah, he does that fucking like super lunge across.
Yeah, they both do that, don't they? Him and Paul Walker.
Probably.
I think they're both on the same car, and they're like, huh. I don't even remember why they did that. The sixth one, what did they do? They jumped out of an airplane. Vin Diesel exploded the airplane, jumping out of it.
Oh, okay, hold on. One of the best scenes at the end when all that fire was about to fucking fucking just char the fuck up out of Vin Diesel, and all the cars came in and shielded him.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god.
Yeah. I was getting like some I don't know because they started playing music there. For some reason I was getting like some Marvel feelings from that. Like
at this point, it's a Marvel movie.
Yeah,
like,
it is. It is. I was just like they're playing the theme where like everybody teams up. And that now they're all together again, like da-da-da.
Yeah,
family. I don't know. I mean,
I don't know. Like at the end of the day, it's a fucking fun movie.
It is a fun movie. I just thought it was a little too long towards the end. Like that whole what is it? 2 hours of just them racing against the submarine and trying to get the nuclear codes from the submarine. That's another thing. The villain. Like I like Charlize Theron a lot, but. I love her, actually. I do. But she's a pretty lame villain. Like, compared to Jason Statham from last movie, where he was, like... To be fair, he was... Oh, he only showed up randomly, like... But when he showed up, you know shit was going down.
He was like the fucking... He was that fucking thing in Resident Evil 6.
Oh, yeah. I forgot what it's called.
Was it called the Ustanok?
Yeah, he's Nemesis or whatever. He's like that thing that just shows up randomly, and he wrecks shit. Like there's a point in Furious 7 where you forget Jason Statham's in the movie because you haven't seen him in like 40 minutes, and then he shows up and starts blowing shit up with a grenade launcher. Like, oh fuck! You never really get this with her because she's just in an airplane, typing on a computer. I mean, she threatens Dom a couple times, like, "I'm gonna shoot your son." And you're like,
but to be fair, it took me surprised that she actually shot Elena.
Yeah, I mean, I knew she was gonna shoot Elena over the kid, of course. But I was surprised they shot her. Well, actually, you didn't see it, so maybe they'll say, "Yo, she didn't get shot. She's fine."
So what was I gonna say? Was someone made a note that Charlize Theron in Fate of the Furious came off kind of lame, especially seeing the trailer to Atomic Girl like right beforehand.
Oh yeah, Atomic Girl, she looks awesome in that.
Yeah, everyone's like, "Oh, well, this is the fucking girl that we should be having."
Exactly.
I have a feeling that we might see more of that next one because she can't really be a hacker now because everything's gone.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll have an excuse.
And she was. I mean, like, she was cool. A very different kind of villain, which is nice. But she had like
hair.
She had two speaking tones. It was either whispering or just deadpan talking and threatening you.
Or freaking everybody's saying this too. She looks like she was like cracked out half the time. Like she's all like, I don't know why.
She had her dreads
she's all
on
bug-eyed and stuff.
Yeah.
Female version of Garrett from Mega 64. I don't know. That's weird.
Holy shit. I don't know. Like I think I've said enough about it. I liked it. It was a fun movie. Dumb is all Fast and Furious is now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're dumb. They're fun. My two favorite scenes are pretty much anything with Jason Statham, but the Jason Statham airplane scene where he's protecting the baby and the jailbreak scene.
Oh my, that jailbreak scene! I'm so excited to watch that again. That was such a fucking awesome and well choreographed scene.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, it was over the top, but but it was well choreographed. I really enjoyed it. I just thought it was a little too long. Also, like you said, there's too many characters at this point. Like I don't like the little nobody guy, even though I like the jokes that were at his expense.
Tyrese and him were great.
Yeah.
Okay, last note actually. Now I remember before I lose it. Trailer show too much.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like Furious 7 probably did the same thing. Like I don't remember.
A lot of these trailers showed a lot, and I went against my own promise of not watching trailers.
Yeah.
I did for the second one because I heard a lot of really good things about it, and I was hoping because actually, like from what I remember, Furious 7 still had a lot of cool things, like The Rock's chain gun wasn't in
No, it
the
was. I'm
trailers.
pretty sure it was.
Was it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. Even
Huh.
him breaking the cast was.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Um,
sure the chain gun was. I remember
I could
seeing
have
that.
swore there was a lot of like new shit in there, but I could be
Oh,
wrong.
no, there was like the whole pretty much the last 20 minutes besides the chain gun. And I think a couple of scenes where Paul Walker's fighting what's his name?
They
The Asian guy.
literally showed the killing blow in Fate of the Furious
Yeah,
in the trailer.
they do. Yeah, they do.
So that was kind of shitty.
Yeah, when he's like dodging the missile with his car.
Yeah, that I don't understand the logic behind people making these trailers.
I get it. It's because they want people to get excited. So, oh, look at that! He fucking dodged the
Yeah,
missile.
but I mean, like, I feel like you could do that with any other part in this movie.
And you know, I hate when audiences get really excited about, like, you could tell these people saw this trailer. Like, everybody watches trailers now, okay? And you could tell these people have seen this before. Like, and when
Uh,
people get really excited about scenes they've already seen, like, oh shit, you saw that? Like, you saw that shit in the trailer. You knew it was coming. Fuck you.
See, I'm definitely gonna try to tone it back this next time.
Yeah.
I think watching the first trailer was fine enough.
Yeah.
The second trailer was the one where they went balls out with everything.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, that reminds me. Like, I that's one thing I hated. I know this is gonna be really weird to talk about this, but that's one thing I hated about Suicide Squad is like a week before that movie came out, you got the Justice League trailer, and everybody's like, "Yeah, fuck yeah!" And then that movie ends with like them saying like, "Yeah, here's the Justice League, here's Aquaman stuff." And my theater went fucking crazy. They're like, "Aquaman! Oh my god!" I'm like, you know, don't fucking sit here and tell me you were here day one for Suicide Squad and you didn't know there's a fucking Justice League movie coming out, and you didn't know there's already a trailer that's been out for like 3 weeks. And I got the same thing with like all these movies where I'm just like, you saw the trailer. Don't fucking lie. Don't go and sit here like over exaggerate your reaction. Like, oh my god, you saw that? He dodged the missile and hit the submarine. Whoa! Vin Diesel's the best. He's great. That's one thing that pisses me off about movies now. Is like they spoil it in trailers, which sucks, but people see it and they still get all excited, even though they already saw it probably 20 times in a trailer. I don't know. That annoys me. So that's a mini rant. I don't know. It's stupid. Doesn't matter. But anyway, talk about trailers. What trailers did you get? Because I wrote them all down.
the Mummy, which does not look good.
No, I don't know. It has that girl from Kingsman in it, though, playing the mummy. Atomic
The
Blonde.
Wall.
Oh, the wall. Oh, oh, yeah, that looks good with John Cena.
Yeah, it actually looks really good.
It does look
It's actually
good.
like it's actually the kind of movie I like super like because
Yeah.
like me like because I also like shit like I make jokes about it all the time. I thought Phone Booth was really good.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say
Um,
phone booth because it has a very
and
similar-
Buried.
Oh yeah, I love Buried. Buried is great.
Yeah, like I'm totally down for these movies that are like just in one spot.
Yeah,
And just I haven't seen 127 Hours yet.
yeah, that's pretty much that.
That's yeah. So like those kind of movies, just, I really like a lot. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna definitely check out The Wall. What else did I get?
You got Atomic Blonde, right?
Yeah,
Which has
got her.
the Kingsman girl in it too, and Charlize Theron and her make out. Hot. There was a kid in our theater too, and that happened, and I was like, oh yeah. I wish I was a kid and saw shit like this.
What else did I get? Let's off some of the ones you got, and I'll tell you if I got them.
I got Dunkirk, which is that Christopher Nolan war movie.
Okay, I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I saw Kong Skull Island last month, and they showed like 5 minutes of IMAX footage, and it was really good because they didn't spoil shit. I mean, it's a real world thing, but you know, so you can't really spoil that really. But I thought it was really well done, so I'm very excited. I'll probably see an IMAX too because the IMAX was great. King Arthur, did you get that one? Legend of the Sword.
Yes,
Yeah, what do you think of that?
it's okay.
Now I could tell you right here, that movie when it comes to special effects looks like shit. But
Yeah,
but it looks fun. I like King Arthur. I do. I like all the story and shit. But it looks fun. It's probably gonna be shitty, but it looks fun. I got Transformers. You get that shit? No.
trying to remember. I don't think I might have. I just probably zoned out for that one.
Yeah, that doesn't look good. Guardians of the Galaxy. You probably got that right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense because Kurt Russell's in it. So and Vin Diesel.
Which I'm also gonna watch on opening day if you want to do something after that.
Okay, yeah, we could do that too. Detroit. Did you get that one? About the Detroit riots?
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
I did.
that looks good.
It does.
Baywatch. You probably got that right because that's The Rock in it.
Yes, and I'm actually super excited for that one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It looks like it's really trying to do that 21 Jump Street thing, where 21 Jump Street was, critically acclaimed. Everybody loved it. It was based on an old, shitty, terrible drama series, and they made it into a comedy, and that's exactly what they're doing with this Baywatch movie. But I don't know. Could be good. It has Zac Efron in it, so I don't know. I'm still getting Dirty Grandpa flashbacks, so who knows? I don't know. It has Dwayne Johnson in it. Yeah, he's in everything. I'm excited, I guess.
Which I mean, like I was fine because I'm like, oh, if I feel like The Rock's gonna be in a movie, that's gonna be good. But aside from was the big one he has another one. Is it Jumanji?
Yeah, Jumanji.
Yeah, I'm very questionable with that one.
Oh, I'm sure it's gonna be terrible. But to be fair, the original's not great, but I like it. I don't know. Like, there's so many fucking movies coming out this year, and they're all just not original. Fuck.
The Mummy.
Yeah, The Mummy. Oh, it's back.
Everyone's been clamoring for The Mummy.
Yeah, everybody clamoring for Mummy. Tom Cruise, he's back. He's gonna fight a mummy. She's hot this time. The Mummy's hot. Dunkirk is like the only original thing. Like everything else, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Transformers, King Arthur, fucking King Arthur, Detroit, I guess, yeah. But it's based on a true story. So is Dunkirk. Atomic Blonde. There you go. That's new. Actually, no, that's based on a comic. Baywatch is based on a TV show. The Mummy, that's based on bullshit. Like that's. I don't know.
I'm actually super excited for Dunkirk. I think it's my most.
No. If it's a true story, that's fine with me. I just want more original movies that are just original, like John Wick. John Wick wasn't based on anything. It was just a dude with a gun. He killed his dog. Now I'm gonna come after you. I don't know. I just don't. I like Atomic Blonde is based on some comic I'll never read, so that's fine. It's just there's a lot of movies that are like I know what to expect. King Arthur, he gets the sword. Split. Yeah, Split. There you go. Like Split. And that was even a surprise at the end. What it's actually about.
Spoilers, not original.
Yeah, that's true. It's not. Fuck. God damn it. There's nothing original. Get Out. There you go. That's original.
Yeah, I don't know. So far,
it's a sequel.
I've watched a Monsters Call.
That's original.
A Monster Calls.
Even though it's based on a book.
Get Out, Split, Logan, John Wick 2, and now Fate of the Furious. And I'm so far like 6 and 6 for fantastic movies.
That's a really good. That's a really good list. I mean, you didn't see Rings, Resident Evil movie.
I think the only one that I missed on there was watching Belko Experiment because I really wanted to watch.
Yeah,
Belko
that was a fun movie. Yeah, you probably like it. It gets pretty gnarly.
I'm gonna watch that in probably $1 theater whenever that comes out.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be soon. But yeah, I guess that's it. Any last words for the Fate of the Family?
Ready for the next one.
Yeah, I'm excited. Oh, what do you think the next one will be called? We should make predictions. Let's say if they keep the blank of and the blank, whatever. So it would be like the
Fine Nine.
The Fine Nine. Fuck. The Fine Nine. Well, there you go. Fine Nine. The Fast Family. They'll probably go back to like Furious 9 or some shit. Because I can't see them thinking like the Dawn of the Family or Furious or some shit. I don't know. I don't know.
The Fate of the Boss Baby.
Oh no. I hope. Well, there you go. You didn't see the Boss Baby either. What the fuck? I didn't even want to see it. Like at least like Rings and Resident Evil, I was like, okay, I guess I'll check it out. Boss Baby got fucking forced to watch. Fuck. Anyway, Fate of the Family. There you go. 7.5 and a 9 from him because he's stupid. Anyway, there you go.